Hello, my name is Sienna and today I'll be presenting on the topic green spaces in cities. I'll get started. Have you ever been exhausted with work and wanted to take a break outside? Maybe a walk in the garden or maybe a play in the park? It may upset you that both options are a 15-minute drive away from you. But this is a problem that not only you have, but all your neighbors have too. A common problem around the globe is the small number of green spaces in large cities. The United States Environmental Protection Agency, 2022, defines green spaces as any open piece of land that is undeveloped, which means that it has no buildings or other built structures and is accessible to the public. For example, public parks and gardens are common green spaces people can find in large, dense cities. According to Callahan Mayer, green spaces in cities are important because they mitigate the effects of pollution and can reduce a phenomenon known as the urban heat island effect, which refers to the heat trapped up in built-up areas, which is the result of human activity. To lessen the amount of pollution created in large cities, every high-dense city should take the steps needed to add more public green spaces. Creating these large, dense cities ruined lots of nature and added more pollution to the environment. Therefore, people should take action to restore what was lost. Green spaces also help with the well-being and the health of humans. According to Gwen Darrell in 2019, studies show that green spaces can have a protective effect on our mental well-being. We're quicker to recover from stress and less likely to experience depression. Kids grow up with fewer psychiatric problems. Adults are less likely to commit suicide. This proves that not only do green spaces help the environment, but they also help with many people's mental health and can save lives. Valentine Seymour in 2016 states a lot of research that shows humans have a special connection with nature. We long to be near it. Also, Jean A. Vutuch in 2017 states that being in a huge city can be hurtful for humans, even to the point where it could be considered to be abusing ourselves. Even though humans may not know it, being near nature can allow them to become happier and healthier. According to the World Cities Culture Forum, in 2017, San Francisco has 13% of its land space dedicated to green spaces. Sustainable Development Solution Network, SDSN, states that 15% of cities should be used for green spaces. This means that San Francisco is really close, only 2% off to become an ideal urban city. But how does San Francisco add green spaces to their already dense city? Well, one way San Francisco can add green spaces is by adding pocket parks, which are small parks or outdoor areas for the public that are usually between two buildings in the city. Pocket parks are small urban spaces that provide a safe and inviting environment for surrounding community members. Many unused areas and spaces can be seen around cities. People can use these spaces to add pocket parks. This allowed abandoned places to be restored into something beautiful many people of all ages can enjoy. It also gives a place for people to relax in their day-to-day lives in the busy city. For example, Ina Coolbrith Park, which was created in 1947, is a modern pocket park located in San Francisco. This place is located near many residents' houses and apartments, which allow people to walk on its sidewalk, enjoy the plentiful plants that surround them, and explore this mini-sized park. It's located on Russian Hill, which allows it to have an amazing view of almost the entire city and the San Francisco Bay. It is also dedicated to Ina Donna Coolbrith, who is an American poet, writer, librarian, and a prominent figure in the San Francisco literary community. I believe this place is a great example of a pocket park. The location, the added plants, the benches, free space, and so much more. Another solution that may help add green space in cities around the world is to add them on top of rooftops. For example, in Hialeah, Florida, they do not have much or any space to spare for gardens or parks. This city is considered to have one of the least amount of green spaces in the entirety of the United States of America. Therefore, a solution can be to place parks on top of public spaces roofs. On flat rooftops, adding plants, a walkway for people, and allowing access to this area can allow people to enjoy small green spaces in their local public spaces. These tiny rooftop green spaces do not only have to be on top of public buildings, they can also be on private property. This allows enclosed nature-oriented spaces for people to enjoy their own private space. It also allows creativity, where people can be imaginary with which plants they would like to grow, or the placement of their own mini park. However, a drawback of this idea is that people can only plant small flowers or bushes, not tall, overweight trees that can damage the building. Overall, this would be an affordable, creative way to add green spaces in cities with not much room for parks. With urban and sustainable planning, along with architecture design, we could all make the world a better place for both humans and nature. Everyone's comfort should be valued by creating simple but affordable and functioning designs, along with caring for the environment. From Washington, D.C., to France, to China, to Hawaii, to Thailand, and so many more amazing places, there are a range of so many unique designs around the world. Those that improve the lifestyle of people that live there, and those that become a problem in the city that's lived in. However, places with very dense cities like San Francisco can use some greenery by adding some pocket parks and greenery on roofs. Nature is very powerful, and it can change so many lives. Thank you.